Today's Wednesday, and you know what that means. Another episode of Wizard Wednesdays. I've got Hedwig here, got my mustache, so I think we're ready to go. We're going to pick up at chapter 15, The Goblin's Revenge. Harry and the gang are fighting, as per usual, in the tent when Harry tells Hermione to shut up. She's pretty startled by that, but he hears somebody outside, and they go to check it out, and it turns out to be a bunch of people that they sort of know, Ted Tonks, Dean Thomas, and a couple of goblins. One of them being Griphook, who we met in the first book. He helped Harry get all of his money. Anyway, so they're all talking, about the whole Voldemort thing. And the goblins are laughing because Snape put the Sword of Gryffindor and a vault in Gringotts. But it turns out that the sword that he put in there is a fake, and they didn't bother to tell him that. So they're having this sort of last revenge because they know that it's not real. Also, they find out that the sword can destroy Horcruxes. They find that out from Phineas Nigellus, who they put into Hermione's bag. Then Ron is whining and stomping around and being grumpy. He throws a hissy fit and he leaves. During that fight, Harry has the opportunity to shout, "My parents are dead!" Which, he shouts all the time. So Ron leaves and Hermione cries, and it's very tragic. Chapter 16, Godric's Hollow. Hermione is reading the Tales of Beetle Bard, and she sees a weird mark, which is like a triangle, then a line, and then a circle. Okay? So they're all sort of like crossing each other, I guess. Anyway, and she asks Harry if he knows what it means. And Harry recognizes it as the same mark that Xenophilius Lovegood is wearing at Bill and Fleur's wedding. And Krum had identified that as Grindelwald's mark. So there's this mark that's been introduced in the story, and maybe it'll become more important later. We'll see. Then Harry and Hermione decide to go to Godric's Hollow. Harry wants to go mostly because he wants to creep on Dumbledore, and also because he wants to go look at his dead parents. My parents are dead! And Hermione wants to go because she thinks it might be where Dumbledore hid the Sword of Gryffindor. Where Godric's Hollow, Godric Gryffindor, Sword of Gryffindor, that makes sense. So they go to Godric's Hollow, and first they see Kendra Dumbledore's grave, which was Dumbledore's mother, and also his sister Adriana was buried there. And so Harry is thinking again about Dumbledore and how much of what people are saying is true. Then they see a grave that has the mark with the triangle and the circle and the line. And it says Ignotus on it. And Hermione is very interested in that, but Harry's just irritated because he's trying to find his parents. So he just storms away. And then they find Lily and Jane's grave, and Harry cries. And that's pretty much it. Until next time, I wish you a wonderful Wizard Wednesday.